Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Kevin Asolian, Andy Simo, Strom. I think he comes back tonight or tomorrow, so we'll get him back soon. But exciting, another winner, another winner. It is very
Yep.
good. The boys are hot. We've hit back to back twice this month. Yesterday was pretty stress free, to be honest. NFL, we are absolutely destroying the NFL right now. It feels amazing. Last year, it was a bit of kryptonite for us, but this year, we're killing it. So I'll let Kev give a
Yep.
recap of yesterday's picks.
Yeah, before I do that, let's really hone in on the NFL here. I mean, just some data on it for the people. We are 37, 17, and 2 overall, 70% on the year. With picking either a dog, just a spread or a money line, so taking out over-unders and player props, we're 16, 3, and 1. That is some elite stuff, so I just want to highlight that a little bit. But yeah, great stuff yesterday. We'll start with just the game overall. We had Broncos money line from Strami. Never really a doubt. Bo Nix is sneaky, kind of fun actually. Didn't watch the highlights of this game. Didn't actually get to watch it, but I kind of like what I saw from him. Game went exactly how we predicted. Saints being down, had to pass. Their defense did not rebound after giving up that many points to the Bucs, so they just looked bad. So great hit from the Broncos money line. And we had Kamara over 4.5 receptions for myself. I was nervous because he had one late in the second quarter. Got one right before halftime, which was nice to get two. Then got one early in the third quarter. So he ended at 6 for 14 yards, which is the funny part. So it really just shows like just kind of dump offs and nothing that was helping the team. But the idea worked. So that hit. Then for yourself, Juwan Johnson over 2.5. This one was stuck at 2 for a while. I was getting real nervous. This is the last thing we needed. But then he got his third, so right on the money there at 3. So we're going plus 345. We had a couple different parlays going around. That's the one without the boost. So if you took the boost, it was in the 400s, but we'll go with that. So on the month, we're up 15.4 units now, which is awesome. 5.5 from the guest and call it 10 from us three. Pod 6 and 9, which is 40% on the month. I'm 11, 5 and 1. Andy's 8, 8 and 1, and Nick's 10 and 7. So solid stuff all around.
Yeah, keeping this trend up would be amazing. We can have another, I don't know what it was, April or May, where we were up like 20 units. Yeah.
Yeah, May 25 unit month.
So all we got to do is keep consistently hitting like we are every second or third day. I mean, May was like every day we hit for 10 days straight. It was crazy. But yeah just keeping with the process. That's all it is. It's a process. So keep making smart picks and yeah, we'll be fine. So interesting parlay today. Cover a little bit of everything. No NFL on, light college football, light hockey, obviously 2 playoff baseball games. So should be a fun one. A lot of sports watching today. So let's get into it. I'll start with Strom's pick. He's going Yankees over 3.5 runs. In the series with the Guardians, they've hit this number in every game, scoring at least 5. So their offense has been clicking. Judge is hitting again. Stanton has continued his playoff tear. And Soto has been elite in the playoffs. He's walking a ton. He hit a home run already in this series. He's been very, very good. So their big hitters are coming through. And Gleyber Torres, the top of the lineup, has been awesome for them. So really their offense all around is clicking. Gavin Williams is going for the Guardians. He has yet to pitch in the postseason. He had a 4.8 ERA in the regular season, so he has not been good. I love this pick by Strom. The Yankees, like I said, their offense has been going. You just wonder how they bounce back with a tough loss last night. John Canzino, one of the coolest home runs I've ever seen. And then David Fry to walk it off. But I think they'll be just fine, especially with their big guns going. So I love the pick here.
Yeah, I like the pick. I think this is an over game today. Selfishly, I kind of want the Guardians to win just for the series' sake. But
totally. But I don't see it.
It's been fun to watch. That game was crazy.
Yeah. All right, Kev, what do you got?
All right. let's get uncomfortable again. Kind of tried this is an actual system play, unlike the other day when it was just a stupid pick. Uh, I'm taking Oklahoma State plus 12. They are at BYU, late game, 9 o'clock, 9:15 Central. Um, BYU is 6-0 against the spread. I have faded this in NFL and college like 3 times this year. It's worked every time. Fading a team that has either yet to hit an over, yet to cover a spread, vice versa. This is one of the last things remaining you can even do this season. There's a couple teams that are 0-6 against the spread, but it's just BYU and Army that are 6-0 against the spread. And you just fade that. And I'm gonna have to do it again if they win this, if they cover this game too. But they're not going undefeated against the spread, that's for sure. Last year, this team was 5-7 against the spread. They really shouldn't be this good. They've been playing out of their minds. I don't know if it can last. It seems like it can because it's been pretty consistent ball. None of their stats are that crazy. I mean, they've been beating up on teams, don't get me wrong, but like their passing offense is ranked right on the dot at 50th, which isn't that impressive. Oklahoma State actually has a higher QBR from Alan Bowman than BYU's quarterback. Ollie Gordon was supposed to be like the best running back by far in college football. He hasn't really showed up, so I'm really hoping that can get going tonight. And then for BYU, their passing defense is ranked 113th. I'm just trying to find the negatives out of them that can get eventually will cause them to lose a game or at least not cover a spread. The rush defense isn't ranked that high either. So their offense has been good. Don't get me wrong. This is a good team. They're playing well. I don't have a lot of data, obviously, because on paper, BYU should win this game. I've been looking around on handicappers, on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Everyone's taking BYU tonight, which I love. So maybe just to fade the public play, fade the obvious, get uncomfortable, and let's have Oklahoma State at least just keep this close and cover a plus 12.
I hate this pick. I mean, I told you before. I absolutely hate this pick.
You should.
Why you're taking it?
Everyone should
why
hate this pick. Yeah.
That's your system.
Should
that's
hate this
thing.
pick.
I'm
a sicko. I'm a sicko.
Yeah.
I'm a sicko. I like getting uncomfortable. It's burned me a couple times, but overall, it's been decent.
The one thing that makes me like, okay, like this has a chance of hitting is Oklahoma State might have a different quarterback today. They might bench Bowman because he's been bad. So that might spark the team. Mike Gundy, as we know, is a great coach. He's a great coach.
Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, I've seen the controversy. I'm not sure who's getting the nod for sure. I don't even think that they know yet. Yesterday it wasn't announced, so we'll see what they do with that.
Yeah. So that at least gives me a little bit of hope that it'll spark the team, but we'll see how this goes. This is going to be a fun watch, no doubt about that. All right. So to round out the parlay, I'm going to hockey. We're keeping it simple. Hurricanes money line tonight. They're playing the Penguins. Penguins offense has been absolutely rolling. Part of that is because Evgeny Malkin has 11 points in 5 games. He's been really, really good for them. But looking at this, the Penguins have scored 6 goals in their last 2 games. It was against Buffalo and Montreal, both teams with bad defense and bad goaltending. And the Penguins are giving up 4.2 goals per game. So I don't think that their offense is going to be as consistent against a solid goaltender that the Hurricanes have in Frederik Andersen. Also, really good defense and forechecking that the Hurricanes play. I don't think they're going to give up 6 goals to the Penguins. Now, the Penguins, their defense, not that great. Their goaltending, not that great. Tristan Jarry has not been good for them. The Hurricanes will put shots on net. I just don't see them continuing this trend of 6 goals a game. It's just not going to happen. So I look for that to get shut down and the Hurricanes take advantage tonight. So give me Canes all day.
Back to the Canes.
I know they burned me once, but I don't see it happening tonight. Like they're going to tonight. Pittsburgh can't keep scoring.
We'll see.
So, all right. So to recap the picks, let's go to the tab. We have Oklahoma State plus 12 at minus 150. Hurricanes money line minus 148. Yankees over 3.5 runs at minus 140. Comes out to plus 378 for today's parlay.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. Back to back. Stay on cruise control for this one. Keep making smart picks.
Yep.
It's been a fun one so far.
Yes, sir.
Right. Let's get it.
Go it.